Hello everyone and welcome back to eazyPetition. My name is Sadaf and in this video I'll guide you through the process of preparing Form I-130A Supplemental Information for Spouse Beneficiary using eazyPetition. Form I-130A is used to provide additional biographic information about the spouse beneficiary in support of Form I-130 Petition for Alien Relative. It is generally filed together with Form I-130 when a US citizen or lawful permanent resident is petitioning for their spouse. If you are looking for a complete walkthrough of Form I-130, we have already created a dedicated tutorial. You can find the link in the description box below. In this video, we will focus specifically on how to complete Form I-130A using the eazyPetition platform. We will walk through each section of the application step by step, covering the information you will need to provide, the supporting documents you may need, and common mistakes to avoid throughout the filing process. Before we begin, make sure you have the following documents ready: your Form I-797 Notice of Action, your passport, your driver's license or state ID, any additional supporting documents relevant to your application. Now let's get started. First, you need to come to the eazypetition.com website and click on the login button present here. If you want to know how to log in yourself as a petitioner on the eazyPetition platform, we already have a dedicated tutorial for that and the link is in the description box below. Once you have logged in as a petitioner, it will redirect you to the petitioner dashboard. As you can see, there are multiple start cards present here, such as total petitions, draft petitions, petitions which are in progress, completed petitions, and petitions under adjudication. All of the petitions which have been previously filled with this particular ID are present here in this particular form, which is form list. In order to search for a new petition, in order to file a new petition, click the new petition button present here. This will land us to select a form page. These are all of the petitions which are currently supported by eazyPetition. In order to search for a new petition, click here and search for the petition name. Click select this form. Before you continue, make sure that you fulfill the eligibility requirements. If you fail to fulfill the eligibility requirements, you may not be eligible to file Form I-130A. The first eligibility requirement is that I am the beneficiary spouse of an I-130 petition filed on my behalf. Check. Form I-130 has been or is being filed along with this I-130A. Click Continue. This will land us to the official page of eazyPetition for Form I-130A. When I click on this particular link, it will redirect me to the official USCIS form. As you can see, the OMB number in the expiry date present here is exactly similar to what we have on eazyPetition. Along with that, we have the official form instructions, demo, support, OMB number and expiry date similar to what we had in the USCIS form, and the addition. We also have multiple steppers present here on which I can move freely, just like that, but make sure that you fill each part completely. Let's start with part 1. In part 1, you're supposed to add information about you, which is the spouse's beneficiary. If you have a valid I-797, upload that here. And as you can see, the A number has already been extracted. One of the biggest advantages of using eazyPetition is that, as I mentioned earlier, all of the petitions which have been previously filled from this particular ID, the documents has already been attached. If you want to replace the document, you can click replace and then choose the document that you need to add. As you can see, the A number has already been fetched. Along with that, we have the passport. Upload the passport here, and as you can see, all of the information has been extracted through OCR, which brings us to another advantage of eazyPetition, which is that the user do not have to manually add information. All of the information will be extracted from the document through OCR. When we move further down, you can see the full name has already been fetched. If you have a valid driver's license, click yes and upload the driver's license. As you can see, I have uploaded the driver's license and all of the relevant information about my address has already been extracted through OCR. address has already been fetched here. In this particular part, you're supposed to enter the date. If you have any other address in the last 5 years, click yes. Upload the address here. I'm clicking no for now. If you have lived outside the US for more than 1 year, click yes and add that particular address as well. Add the date from and add the date to. In this particular field, you're supposed to mention information about your parent one, such as family name, given name, middle name, date of birth, gender, city, town, village of birth, country of birth, and country of residence. Enter information about parent 2 and move on to the next step. This is part 2, information about your employment. If you have a current or recent deployment, click yes. Mention information about name of employer, address, your occupation, the date. If you have any other employer, you can add that here. And move on to the next step. This is part 3, information about your employment outside the United States. If you have employment outside the US, click yes. Enter all of the relevant information such as name of employer, company, address, occupation, dates, and move on to the next step. This is part 4, Spouse Beneficiary Statement, Contact Information, Certification and Signature. Select the statement that applies to you. If you can read and understand English, click this particular part, and if you have used an interpreter, you need to select this part. When you choose interpreter, you have to mention the language which is used by the interpreter. If you have used a preparer, click yes. Enter the preparer's name here. In this particular field, you're supposed to mention spouse's beneficiary's contact information, such as daytime telephone number, mobile telephone number, email address. This particular field says spouse beneficiary signature. Remember that you will only be allowed to add the signature once you have the final downloaded printed PDF. You're supposed to add the date of signature here. This particular part is about interpreter. If you have used an interpreter, click yes and enter all of the relevant fields such as the interpreter's name, mailing address, contact information. Read the certification and enter the language. Enter the date of signature here. This is part 6, contact information about the preparer. If you have used a preparer, click yes. Enter all of the fields such as the name, mailing address, contact information. Read the preparer statement. Select the option which is relevant. Which is the preparer an attorney or accredited representative? If it is so, click yes, I am an attorney or representative. Then you need to answer another field, which is your representation of the spouse beneficiary extends beyond the preparation of this form or does not extend. I am choosing extends. Enter the date of signature here. This is the last step, which is of document review. This is a very crucial step, as in this particular step, you're supposed to review your entire petition, correct any mistakes if necessary, and then proceed to payment. Click Mark as done. You can choose the passport and click Mark as done. This is part 1, information about you. If you want to correct any field, you can simply correct this using the pencil icon present here. Ensure that all of the fields which have been entered is correct and then click Mark as done once you are satisfied with all of the fields. You need to do this for each step. As you can see, when I have completed Mark as done for each step, the review or the progress bar present here has been filled. You need to make sure this is 100% by completing all of the steps and move on to the next step. If you want an attorney to review your petition, you can click yes. I am clicking no for now. If you want us to ship your petition, click yes, generate a shipping label, or no, I'll ship it myself. This is another crucial step, which is of documents ordering. eazyPetition allows you to order your documents in the way you want it to be. You can simply choose to drag and drop, just like that. Click Save Order. and click Next. This is Review Your Petition. In order to access this, you need to click Proceed to Payment. Once you have completed the payment, you will be seeing an interface like this which says Payment Successful, and you will also be seeing a Download Petition button. Click that. It will redirect you to the official final downloaded PDF. As you can see, whatever information I filled on the platform has been fetched here, such as the alien registration number, full name, address. When you move further down, you will see this option. In this particular part, when you have the printed PDF, you're supposed to sign with ink here. At the very end of the PDF, you will be seeing all of the documents that we attached, such as the passport, and it will be in the same order as I chose it to be. First is passport. Then we have the driver's license. That's it from my side. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you have any doubts, you can put it in the comments. Me and my team will surely be able to help you. Thanks for watching.